All right, let's make some cornbread dressing. The first thing you're gonna have to do is you're gonna have to boil your gizzards so you can make your gizzard stock. All right, save that, set that to the side. Then what you want to do is you want to break down your gizzards. You want to separate the sinew from the meat. That's what you want, and that's what you don't want. The sinew will be tough, so you'll be able to touch it and feel it. So you got what you don't want and what you do want, which is the meat of the gizzard. Then you'll take that gizzard meat, throw it into a food processor, and chop it until it looks like ground meat. It takes about a minute. Depends on how strong your food processor is. Then we're going to take some ground beef, and we're going to add it to a dry, hot skillet. And the secret is you want to chop this ground beef up as it cooks so it can get nice and crispy and develop a lot of flavor. You do not need to add any oil to the skillet because it's ground beef, 80-20. It has a lot of fat. Feel free to use a leaner meat. You will need to add a few tablespoons to it. Now you see this, at this point after 7 minutes, you'll start to hear it popping and frying, and notice that the meat has these nice little brown crispy bits. That's what you're going for. That's how you get some great flavor. Then we're going to add in some onion, celery, and bell pepper. We're going to mix that on in. And then after we get that mixed in, let it cook for 3 minutes. Then we're going to add our garlic, our sage, get that all in there. And then we're going to add our seasoning blends, some salt, pepper, some cayenne, and some dried thyme. All right, get that seasoning all in there. Then we're going to go ahead on and throw in our Worcestershire sauce. Shout out to Lee and Perrins for the beautiful Worcestershire sauce. Always makes everything taste just that much more better. And then we're going to go ahead on and add our gizzard meat to the mixture. And now it's starting to smell like something marvelous, all right? So we're just going to go ahead on, mix that in together so everybody's happy. Earlier, I baked some cornbread, and then I crumbled it into a bowl. And what we're going to do is we're going to take our meat mixture and put that into the same bowl with our cornbread. Now, you take some of that gizzard stock and pour it into your skillet that you cooked all that beautiful meat and vegetables with, right? Because that's flavor. That's going to be more seasoning. Scrape it up with a wooden spoon and then pour that into your cornbread and meat mixture, all right? And then you're just gonna stir to combine. No need to be a hard gem bound with the stir, all right? Just be gentle and stir it, fold it to incorporate it. Then we're gonna add a little bit more gizzard stock to it. If you skip the gizzard part, just use some chicken stock where it calls for stock, all right? Then we're gonna take a 9x13 casserole dish or pan, and we're going to put our cornbread dressing into there, and then we're just going to smooth it out and pack it on down to make sure it's even all over. All right, and after we do this, we're going to pop this into a 400-degree oven for about 20 minutes, and then after it comes out 20 minutes later, you'll have this beautiful golden brown cornbread dressing that's slightly crusty on the top. You want to fold in your green onions and fluff it, and that's cornbread dressing.